So this is a Hat in Time run Xbox Series X, where they have finally fixed the game. So that sounds weird because the game has ran fine, but what I'm saying is they actually fixed the performance upgrade that they added. And you're like, what? So anyways, the game is like 1080 or like sub 1080. It's a little bit rough around the edges, but now when you go to the settings, the visual option to go up to 60 FPS now properly works. So what they did a couple months back, I think at this point, was add a 60 FPS option, but it wasn't working on the Xbox platform, which was obviously a bit disappointing because I wanted to do a video then. So I've been waiting, and now we have an update that fixes it. So you can now enjoy a Hat in Time at 60 FPS, which is quite awesome. It also supports auto HDR, which adds a nice visual pop to the experience. And in general, it's just a really lovely and fun and well done experience. This is a 3D platformer, obviously, as you can tell, and it gives you a sort of neat style as you work through missions and also kind of just enjoy some of these hub areas that act as like open world spots that you can explore within, which are kind of fun. You get different hats, you do different challenges, there are a range of different kinds of characters that you interact with and deal with, and different missions and goals and collectibles and things to do. It's lovely. It really is. I think it's one of the best, kind of 3D platformers out there, to be honest. It's just charming, it's delightful, it's got like a little bit of a difficulty to it at times as well, but I do think it is something that all ages can kind of enjoy as well. Sorry, I'm just kind of like jumping up the walls and stuff. I want to fall into the water, and it's just got like such a nice vibrancy to it. I do wish that visually it was a little bit more impressive, but quite honestly, it really doesn't matter to me too much because the gameplay is absolutely splendid in this one. You can have a lot of fun working through Mafia Town, and we will show off another level too. So basically, you're trying to get like these time pieces, that have kind of been, taken from your ship thing, and you're basically just kind of, dealing with that on the planets that you come across. There's a couple different areas, and again, like I said, we'll show off a bit of another level, which is like my favorite because it's a little bit of a fun play on, concepts. But yeah, it's just like a neat world that you can experience a lot of different cool things in. And you can have, I think, a lot of fun with it. You can go back and recheck out areas to gather different things. And it's just like a really, I don't know, charming sort of experience. I just find it really delightful. It's fun. It's a neat character. I really like what they've, kind of done with this character. She's really quite neat, and it's just a fun, charming, delightful time. And now you can enjoy it at 60 FPS, which is obviously even better and kind of makes platformers in general feel way better. And this isn't like FPS boosted or anything, if you're wondering. This is like a straight up developer update to improve their experience. So yeah, it just kind of feels fantastic now, which is nice. Hello there. I'm trying to think how we do this. I don't know if we can actually jump there or not. Ooh, geez, I almost jump off the ledge. But yeah, there's a nice balance of challenge and exploration and discovery and like weird things that you can come across as you explore a range of environments and tackle different missions, and it's just charming and delightful the whole way through. Like I said, it's such a cool experience. Yeah, and definitely worth checking out if you enjoy, 3D platformers. I think this one really hits the mark on being something special and unique. Almost a bit of a throwback to, one might say, as well. Well, obviously a bit of a throwback with the style. But I think it works out for it very well, and I think it provides something that is distinctly entertaining and so wildly wacky and different. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, he fell down. That's not the biggest deal in the world. And it's got like cool music to it, and yeah, some neat combative abilities as well, some boss fights you gotta deal with. I don't know, I think it's a bit of a charming game. If you haven't played it, I hope this has been maybe somewhat selling you on it, because I really do just love this title. I've also played it, like, was it on the Switch too? It was kind of cool to see it there as well. you know, just to have it like available on multiple platforms is really good, because then there's more people checking it out. And I do hope that at some point we get, you know, a bit of a follow-up for this would be, you know, really quite splendid. I think they could really, you know, evolve the formula a bit more, which would be really nice, and hopefully do some exciting new things with it, because they've already had a lot of fun. So with that, I think we should probably, you know, kind of head over to the next map area that I wanted to show off, even though I am having a splendid time exploring and finding hidden secrets. Did we get this chest already? I think we already had this one. No. No, brewing yarn, crazy. You're finding things everywhere, because there's always more collectibles and stuff to gather in games, isn't there? Which is nuts. But yeah, let's swap over to the other level. So this is the level that I wanted to show off. We're just kind of loading in here. It is such a fun play on Murder on the Orient Express. I just find it absolutely hilarious, and it's sort of, I don't know, tongue-in-cheek, could you say that? It's just funny. It's weird. It's quirky. They make fun of the, you know, the concept of the classic, you know, I guess murder mystery and stuff. And then the birds and the stuff they say is just so funny.
I don't believe, as you can tell, I am also an express owl. I do much hooting from one owl to another. We can share details, yes? What is your uncle's sister's maiden name? Oh, it is.
But yeah, you can talk to them, and they're always trying to get like personal information about you.
Self-confidence. Did you also know that? Unfortunately, but if you had a pet, what do you think the name of your pet's childhood pet would be?
Yeah, because they basically like password information and stuff, which is kind of funny. But anyways, you are actually like platforming and solving, you know, missions and that. It's just, there's just such a funny like sort of concept to the birds and what they're, you know, kind of asking for, and you know, some of the hidden things, the capture there.
Can you decipher the scientific formula for me? What does it say?
See what I mean? It's like they're like basically robots that don't understand captchas and stuff, and they're trying to get the info, and it's just really, I find this to be quite humorous. So this game's got, you know, the charm, it's got the comedy to it, and it's got this really cool visual style, and it's just quite a lovely game. It's so artistically fascinating, and it's got like a cool sense of scale to it, and they just really put together something that I think is a very unique 3D platformer. It's charming, delightful, witty, funny, full of like little happy things and, you know, stuff for you to deal with. It's just like quite a crazy time for sure, and I think you'll have a lot of fun working through it, and that's basically all I have to say about A Hat in Time. It's a charming series, and with the 60 FPS it feels so much smoother now, which, you know, obviously makes the platforming and the combat and everything that much better. So it's great to have this option be present here for it.